Mike, take a look and see how much I can get for this car.
Hey, Dad, don't you recognize me? Still working away, I see.
Today is my granddaughter's birthday. After I sell this load, I'm going to buy my granddaughter a birthday cake.
The film
Welcome,
was
friends.
translated and narrated by M Media.
Hey, you old geezer, how dare you shoplift in the supermarket?
I'll stand there.
It's you. I've honestly never heard of anything like this. Someone your age still out here stealing.
Young man, I believe there has been a slight misunderstanding. I have just purchased a cake inside, and it has already been paid for.
Paid? If you paid, how could the alarm go off? You really are a disgrace to your age. Have you no shame to think you'd actually come out and steal? Look at how this old man is dressed. Not exactly well, but just because you're poor doesn't mean you can go around stealing.
Listen, young man, I assure you I've already paid. I'm in a rush to get home for my granddaughter's birthday party.
Stand still. This alarm doesn't lie. I'm telling you, don't try to play the age card. Hand over what you stole right now. You're not leaving this supermarket. No way.
For the very last time, I am telling you, I did not steal anything.
Move aside. Damn it, you steal something and you're still making a scene? Fine, you didn't steal it, right? Then take off your clothes, let us search you, and let everyone have a look.
No one in this entire world has ever dared to attempt to search me. And besides, tell me, what right do you think you have to search me?
No one dares. You really are playing the age card. You want to know why? Because you stole from the supermarket, and I'm searching you today, whether you like it or not.
Oh, dear Grandpa.
Yao, come here. Oh, Yao, look at the birthday cake Grandpa bought for you. Do you like it?
Well, cake, Grandpa, you know that I love eating cake the very most.
All right, Yao, let's head back home right now and have ourselves some birthday cake.
Father-in-law, right? Your father-in-law stole from our supermarket.
The
Tell
film
me,
was
what are we going to do
translated
about this?
and narrated by
Stealing
M
from the
Media.
supermarket? Great! You steal my money at home, and now you're stealing from the store, too?
I didn't know you were a repeat offender. Stealing from your daughter-in-law, and now shoplifting at a store. I've never seen anyone so shameless and so lacking dignity at your age.
I can't control him either. Take him where you like. Or better yet, lock him away.
The old man was wrong to steal, but you shouldn't talk to him like that, not as his daughter-in-law. Yeah, why don't you just pay up and buy him back?
Come on, move aside. Let me through to help him.
Isn't that Wang Bin, the influencer with millions of followers? Perfect timing. Let's make sure he sees the true colors of this old geezer.
Yes, right, sir. May I ask why you did this? Do you think the law will show leniency to the elderly?
I have never, at any point, held such a view, nor have I ever been involved in any kind of illegal activity.
But the security gate alarm clearly went off. Doesn't that prove that you have stolen something today?
Is it not possible for these security gates to make a mistake?
Lao Tongling, you are actually going to steal? How dare they do this, those damn bastards? Sir, I will leave the
The
troops
film
there
was
immediately.
translated and
No time to
narrated by
lose.
M
Go and
Media.
mobilize the Jiangzhou municipal authorities to head to the scene immediately and clear Old Tongling's name. Proceed to Jiangzhou at once and bestow these medals upon him for his tireless efforts.
Lao Tongling, that's totally out of the question.
Please, everyone, I beg you, do not do this. Even though he often acts this way, he is still the children's grandfather, my father-in-law. Dad, just take out what you stole. I will pay for it, just as long as you stop hitting me and stop laying your hands on me.
Fine, I'll say it again. I didn't steal anything. How did Lindsay ever end up marrying a treacherous, vile woman like you?
You old bastard! She's such a wonderful daughter-in-law, and yet you call her a traitor? Are you even human, huh? He is such a total animal.
It's you.
Ooh, I'm losing it! That is one less bad guy in this entire movie, Xiao Zhou. What is this thing?
Could it be the shrapnel in these scars that caused the explosion?
Who is this man exactly? Just look at these knife wounds, and then there are the gunshot wounds.
Gunshot wounds? How could this old man have gunshot wounds? What did he do in the past? And these scars look like they've been there for years.
This old man is no ordinary person. Having suffered so many injuries, it's truly hard to imagine how he managed to survive.
Grandpa, please, you need to wake up. Wake up, Grandpa, please. You must wake up now.
It is time for you to wake up.
Are you okay, Grandpa?
Did I scare you? Are you scared?
Please do not be afraid, little Yao. Grandpa, does this actually hurt you at all?
Grandpa feels no pain. It is a source of pride he has held his whole life. Yao, Grandpa is going to take you out to get another piece of cake. Do you need anything else?
No, you have misunderstood the situation. It was us who were in the wrong and treated you poorly. We are truly sorry. Sir, could you explain how you sustained these injuries?
I went to the battlefield when I was only 16, and I crawled out from a pile of the dead. So, what is really so strange about having a few scars?
Battlefield? Is it the war against Japan?
Grandpa, this is an old hero.
So I see that you are a combat veteran.
A veteran who has just come back from the battlefield. There is a veteran who goes by the name of Ye.
The old man didn't fall on the battlefield. He returned to civilian life, only to be so misunderstood by us. We are in a great deal of trouble right now.
And you who can't tell right from wrong, hurling insults at our veteran hero, you unfilial son, don't you ever come back here again.
Sir, you are a truly remarkable man. You are a genuine, selfless hero to our nation. I am deeply honored. I sincerely apologize for this. I am truly sorry.
You've done well, sir. Listen, everyone. We nearly committed a grave injustice against a hero. We owe him a formal apology.
Old hero, I'm sorry.
Compared to the comrades who fell in the heat of battle, what kind of hero am I, anyway? It is just that when the nation faces foreign invasion, I am a soldier who can step forward to defend our homeland.
Sir, would you be so kind as to share some stories from the past? Our generation truly knows so very little about what life was like back then.
Let me tell you something. Listen closely. Those Japanese, no, they are not human beings. They are nothing more than wild, savage beasts. I remember when I was 16, I went up the mountain to chop wood. When I returned to the village, the whole place was covered in blood. There were corpses everywhere.
Where on earth did this old geezer even come from, spreading these lies in broad daylight like that?
Who might you
The
be?
film was translated and narrated by
The old hero
Media.
is here sharing his past with us. What's it to you?
Look, nobody wants to deal with you. Have you no shame? Get out of here! Great hero of old, share with us the stories of the past. Old man, do you have any idea what the consequences are for impersonating a hero of the Hua Kingdom?
Impersonation? My brother Lin has lived an honorable life, fought on the battlefield, and stared death in the face time and again. How could he possibly be an imposter?
Look, I am right in the middle of a live stream, so please do not go looking for any trouble.
You always seem to have a clever comeback for everything, don't you? Listen, old man, I know exactly who you really are. With that pathetic display, you're trying to pass yourself off as a hero of the Hua Nation, a decorated veteran. Tell me, what kind of honorable veteran ends up in a state like yours?
What do you mean?
What exactly do I mean? I'm saying you're nothing but a full-of-it old con artist who is just fishing for a little bit of sympathy.
Oh.
The old hero is covered in scar. I can't imagine anywhere but the battlefield that could have left him with such wounds.
You're quite wrong.
These scars are the old hero's finest medals, the ultimate proof.
Who are you? What right do you have to question a veteran hero? I truly think you've been blinded by him for far too long. Or maybe you're just plain stupid to the very bone. That old hero of yours, he's really nothing but a massive, pathetic joke. Guards, today I am going to reveal his true colors to you. Seize him at once.
Who exactly are you?
You will find out the truth, but not at this moment.
You just said the old man was deceiving us. Do you have any evidence?
Are you asking for evidence? I have it right here, but you have no right to look at it. So just get lost.
We've already wronged the old hero once. If you don't have any evidence, we absolutely won't let you hurt the old hero again.
That's right. We absolutely will not allow it. Besides, what right do you have to arrest people on your own?
Qualification? That is quite all right.
Open your damn eyes and take a good look. Yeah.
Yes, it's the City Guardian's ID. You're the City Guardian.
It's the City Guardian.
The governor of Jiangzhou. They are targeting me so relentlessly. Could it be the same family that killed my wife all those years ago?
Why is this old geezer still messing with the City Guardian? Oh, it must be Miyamoto. You wasted your time contacting him. That's great.
China has always placed a very great deal of importance on its heroes, and every single one of them is officially registered in the national records. I, the mayor, have reviewed all the records and found absolutely no trace of this. Tell me, if he isn't a fraud, then what is he? The facts prove that he is impersonating a hero of China and deceiving the public. I, the mayor, intend to apprehend him. Tell me, do I, the mayor, not have the authority to do so?
A big shot like the City Guardian represents the authorities, so they were absolutely right to seek him out. Old hero. How is that even remotely possible? I am his own daughter-in-law, and none of us have heard a single word. He is just playing you all for fools. Mr. Mayor, if you want to arrest him, I will not stand in your way. Please, by all means, go ahead.
You're quite sensible, but listening to your conversation just now, he's your father-in-law.
No, please don't get the wrong idea. I haven't seen him in years. He's been away all this time.
So, has he ever really told you what he has been up to all these many years?
He keeps on saying that he is serving in the military far away from his home.
Join the army? You really believe that?
I don't believe it for a second. Retiring from the military at his age, it's not like he's some high-ranking official, but he certainly wouldn't act the way those two are portraying him. Just look at what he's wearing. He doesn't look like a hero at all.
That makes sense. If he really were a veteran hero, it's impossible that none of us would have heard anything about him.
Does it seem like there is something fishy going on here? Just because they have a couple of scars, they claim to be a hero. Well, does that really mean that everyone who has surgical scars is a hero as well?
You've got a point.
Could he truly be nothing more than a fraud, just trying to play on everyone's sense of sympathy?
But the old man's body is covered in scars, and there are definitely gunshot wounds.
So what? A gunshot wound doesn't prove anything. They could be a fugitive. I'm afraid so. After all, the City Guardian has already confirmed it. And besides, his name really isn't in the hero registry.
But I've heard that the names of some high-profile figures are tied to top-secret information and cannot be entered into the hero's registry.
You were the one who said it yourself. He's a big shot, but look at how he's dressed. Even his own daughter-in-law looks down on him. How could he be a real big shot? I'm telling you, he's nothing but a total fraud.
I am telling you the absolute truth, and if I happen to be lying to you...
That is quite enough now.
Stop the excuses. I, the magistrate, have looked into this. Men in the military are fine warriors, ready to charge into battle at a moment's notice. At your age, what could you possibly do in the army besides waste rations? Impersonating a war hero, are you? Impersonating a soldier. The city magistrate is taking him into custody now. Does anyone have an objection? Take them down right now. If they choose to resist, execute them right there on the spot.
To think that my country would produce a wretch like you who twists the truth. Who exactly is pulling your strings?
Instigating? I am upholding justice and ridding the people of a scourge. How can you call that instigation? Seize him.
You bunch of small fry think you're worthy of taking me on. I may not have fought in years, but I'm certainly not someone you lot can trifle with. If you've got a death wish, come and get me.
It's best to just let that old bastard go back and hang there. How dare you lay a hand on the governor? We still want your life. Are you related to him?
Don't cry, Yao Yao. Yao Yao, go back with your mom.
Quit yelling. Take him.
Take it away.
If I'm not mistaken, it seems that someone must be pulling your strings. But have you truly considered this? It is easy enough to capture me, but letting me go will not be quite so simple. Are you absolutely certain that you can bear the consequences?
Stop putting on an act. It's not even certain if you'll ever get out of here. Take him away.
Hey, Yama.
Grandpa?
Let Grandpa rub it for you, and it will make it feel much better. Don't cry now, my little Yao Yao. Leader of the Jiangzhou scholars, take me. I will go with you. But who gave you the audacity to lay a hand on my granddaughter, Ling Tuo?
Obstructing this chief in the line of duty. This is getting off easy. To me, they're still just a child.
This is your final chance. You need to offer a sincere apology to my granddaughter. I want it done right this very instant.
The granddaughter of an old man who committed an offense dares to demand an apology from the chief. Isn't that a joke?
I am giving you one last chance to offer an apology to my granddaughter.
You must have a genuine death wish. Go right ahead and try to get it.
Yes, indeed. Yes, that is right. Yes, I agree. That is absolutely correct.
Yes. I didn't expect you to have some tricks up your sleeve. But resisting arrest and threatening the chief, even if I killed you, no one would dare say a word. Do you understand?
Yeah. No matter the outcome, I can bear it. But you dared to abuse your authority as the leader right in front of me, and even dared to lay a hand on my granddaughter. Have you thought this through? Can you bear the consequences?
The result? Listen here, old man. I was planning to find a reason to take you out, and now I have one.
You were up to no good after all, just as I suspected. Now tell me, who exactly was it that put you up to this?
Why, I have no idea what you're talking about.
Enough of this charade. I demand that you tell me, who is the master that you serve?
You've got it wrong. Get this straight. I'm the one with the gun pointed at you. This old man dared to impersonate a hero and resist arrest. As the leader of Jiangzhou, I sentence you to death. Once you're in the depths of hell, someone will be there to explain to you how it all went down. Go and get him now.
Okay. Scout, that's no way to handle a firearm. Start talking right now. Who are you working for?
If you want us dead, do it.
You're even taking my granddaughter.
Your entire family is going to die.
Sir, I beg you, do not be so rash. This man is our leader. Wait. Uncle, do not hold us back. We truly want to live.
Go. Do you really have the guts to shoot? Well.
The film was translated
Who exactly
and
is it that
narrated
stands
by
there? I have
Emilia.
never been a particularly patient man. I am going to count to 3, so speak. You must tell me who he is right now. 3, 2...
I bet you don't have the nerve to pull that trigger right now.
It looks like you are never going to know. Let go of Shisho. Cease your resistance at once. Tell me, who are you really?
It doesn't matter if I die, but it would be a shame to lose this budding little vixen. I want her dead.
Drop the weapon. If you have any conscience left, hurry up and take Yao Yao home. Yeah, go home and wait for Grandpa to celebrate your birthday. We'll have cake.
Yao Yao, my dear, please tell your grandpa. Who was it that sent all of these things over to you?
Take them away.
Mr. Miyamoto has further
What are your
instructions. Torture Mr. Lin to death in front of everyone and the media to appease the spirits of the great Japanese Empire's warriors who died at his hands.
It seems like you won't be making it back this time.
Captain of the Royal Guard, please give us a brief demonstration.
You need to head out right now and catch him before he manages to slip away from us. Hurry up!
Sir Master, wouldn't this be a bit too...
That's too cruel, isn't it?
Even though he's in the wrong, he is an old man after all.
Who could that be then? For such scum who have committed the most heinous of crimes, do you think it's cruel?
Do you think that it is cruel?
It isn't cruel, no, not cruel at all. For a piece of scum like that, it's getting off easy.
And you, what do you think of it?
It's not cruel. It's not cruel. He deserves everything he got.
Do you see now? They do not think that this is cruel at all. Yeah? Your task is to extract this information exactly as it is written. Of course, you are an invincible hero, a legend in your own right. Yet the irony is that you must endure insults and abuse from the very people you protect. It is the inevitable fate of China to be conquered by Japan. Don't cry now, my dear Yo-Yo. Oh, just look at you. You are so lucky that this sweet little girl still thinks so highly of a total scumbag of a grandpa like you, don't you think?
You're right.
Come on over here, my sweet little one, and let your uncle give you a big hug. Come on now. Oh, just look at what an absolutely adorable little baby you are. Oh, how precious.
Please, just let go of Yao Yao right now.
I'm doing this to educate her for your sake. You should be grateful.
Let go of my granddaughter.
I truly have no desire to cause any harm to such an adorable and gutsy young lady. But when weighed against the option of simply killing you, that imposter Yuan Jing would much prefer to see your reputation here in China completely destroyed. Do you understand what I'm getting at? Now, tell me, why exactly are you playing the hero?
I'm saying, I have never served in the military. I posed as a decorated war hero to garner attention and deep sympathy, then exploited the situation for my own personal gain.
Please do continue.
You've grown old, granddaughter. I'm an old scumbag.
The film was translated and narrated
Who
by
would have thought he
Emilia.
was a fraud?
Isn't that a waste of everyone's emotions?
Impersonating a war hero to exploit people's sympathy for profit. That's far worse than shoplifting.
But his feelings for his granddaughter are genuine.
Sincere? If he truly loved his own granddaughter, he certainly would never have done something like this.
That's right. After he does this, his granddaughter won't be able to show her face either. Let go of Yao Yao immediately. A scumbag like you doesn't deserve to be a father. Someone, come here.
No, I want Grandpa.
There are so many people watching, and this is being live-streamed. If you don't want your granddaughter to be disgraced along with you, let go of Yao Yao right now.
Release your granddaughter immediately, or she will never be able to hold her head high in the future. For the way you have insulted our nation's heroes, there is no way for you to be forgiven.
Yao Yao, my dear, Grandpa loves you so very much. I will never ever let you hang your head in shame. I will never be the kind of hero who brings any sort of shame upon my own country, for that is truly what I value most in this life of mine.
You're not still trying to use those scars to fool everyone, are you?
Who knows how you actually got that scar? If it weren't for the mayor, we really would have been fooled by you.
Yao Yao, I haven't quite finished the story that I was telling you just a moment ago. Now, I would like to share my own personal story with you. Back then, our entire village of 700 souls, every single one of them, except for me, was slaughtered by the Japanese. They were not even human. They were nothing but devils. They were absolute beasts. Think of how many families have been torn apart, and just how many innocent people have tragically lost their loved ones. My grandfather still holds a very vivid memory of how, in those difficult days, a frail, white-haired woman, who had tragically lost both her daughter and her granddaughter, carried the very last bag of grain her family possessed all the way to the army camp, and personally placed it directly into his own waiting hands.
What are you doing there?
So, young man, I've sold everything I could from my home, and this is all the food I could get in return. You mustn't go to the battlefield on an empty stomach.
Auntie, if you give us all of your food, what will you have to eat?
I'm the only one left in my family, so it doesn't matter if I eat or not. You boys need to eat your fill, so you can take out more of those Japanese devils on the battlefield.
Mom, I'm so sorry. We failed to protect you. I am truly, deeply sorry.
Young man, what is it that you are doing? It is not your fault. It truly is not.
Back then, Grandfather solemnly swore, I will hunt down these Japanese invaders one by one with my own hands. I will make these beasts understand the true meaning of pain.
The elder is right. The happy lives we enjoy today are built on the foundation laid by countless predecessors and ordinary people. There is no such thing as a peaceful life. It is only because someone is charging ahead on our behalf.
Grandpa thing was?
Sometime after that, my dear grandfather had to leave to go off to the war. I received this particular scar during the course of my very first battle. Hundreds upon hundreds of Japanese invaders suddenly descended upon our peaceful village. In order to cover the retreat of our villagers, my brave comrades and I fought until the very bitter end. When it was all over, every one of my comrades had been killed, and my dear grandfather was left suffering from a gravely wounded state.
Grandpa, tell me, doesn't your head hurt at all?
Grandpa, it hurts.
Grandpa, let me blow on it.
This scar is from when my grandfather was 22 and fought 4 Japanese soldiers with a bayonet.
4 people? Grandpa, tell me, why didn't you try to run away?
Grandfather wishes to flee as well, but if I were to do so, they would surely inflict suffering upon our people and those we hold dear. Tell me, is it truly possible for me to run?
Grandpa can't run. Grandpa, my teacher says that the good life we enjoy today was bought with your blood. The prosperity we see today is just as you wished.
Silence. The mayor really has no time to sit and watch you put on this little show.
But Mr. Mayor, the old man...
Could you say that one more time? Judging by the way he is behaving right now, it seems this mayor is likely connected to those Japanese individuals I killed years ago.
What a fascinating story. You really are a master of brainwashing. Do you think the mayor is going to believe that?
You will believe it, and the people who are backing you will believe it as well. Otherwise, why would you go to such great lengths just to come after me? I still carry a jagged scar on my thigh from the time I hauled a heavy satchel charge to blow up an enemy bunker back in the day. I simply didn't have enough time to retreat to safety, so I ended up getting wounded in the blast. But those Japanese soldiers inside that bunker, I made sure to send every single last one of them to meet their emperor. By then, Japan's defeat was a foregone conclusion. Seeing those remaining beasts still committing atrocities in our country, I poured my heart and soul into wiping them out once and for all. To tell you the honest truth, I did not allow a single one of those Japanese beasts to escape back then. Every one of them perished by my own hands, one by one. The agony they endured was far worse than what I am suffering right now. Those who dare to offend our nation, no matter how far they may flee, shall be destroyed.
Slay the great Hua wherever they hide. Slay the great Hua wherever they hide.
Silence. What gives you the right to execute me? Did I strike a nerve? Just as I suspected. You're linked to those Japanese from back then. Now I'm curious. Are you Chinese or actually Japanese? What are you talking about? Here, stop pretending. I just didn't expect that the Japanese still haven't changed their stripes. After all these years, you still dare to come to China to die. I'll decide. I have killed at least 800, if not a full 1,000 Japanese. My life has been worth every single moment. I want you to tell your master to leave my country immediately, or you will surely face a most miserable end. Enough of this foolishness. Are you all not afraid of losing your lives? If I were afraid of death, I wouldn't have made it this far. My only regret is that I didn't manage to wipe you Japanese animals off the face of the earth while I still could. Then you should go die. I have served in the military for many years fighting for my country. I will soon show everyone just how ridiculous your lies are. Guards, make this man's background known to all so that everyone sees what kind of person he truly is.
The Lintou, male, 60. You did serve in the military during the War of Resistance, but not as you claim. A few years after enlisting, you defected to the Japanese and became their lackey. Ever since, you have been working for them, stealing our nation's secrets and harming our fellow countrymen. Nonsense! This is a classified document we stole from Japan by any means necessary. It contains a detailed record of everything you did for them, as well as your route back home. Do you still want to deny it? Lintou joined the army in his youth and later defected to Japan.
They helped the
film
Japanese
was
persecute
translated
our fellow
and
countrymen,
narrated
then
by
fled with
media.
them. To think that this is how they finally returned from Japan. No wonder there's been no word for all these years. They had gone to Japan. After all those shameless acts, you still have the nerve to return.
You've done so many things to betray China. You're clearly just an old scumbag, yet you fabricated so many lies to deceive me. Your intentions are truly malicious. This old scumbag doesn't deserve to be Chinese.
Do you think that after all these years, the Chinese people have forgotten your crimes? Let me tell you, the Chinese people will never forget your crimes, and they will never forgive you. You really went to such extraordinary lengths just to plot out my murder.
Plot against you. You're not even worth it.
Scum, you've fallen into my hands. For China and her people, I will slaughter you, you old piece of filth.
Finish off this old scumbag, get rid of him, and avenge the Chinese people who died at his hand.
Hey everyone, you've all seen it, right? A random shoplifting incident at a mall has actually exposed an old piece of scum, a traitor to China. What do you think we should do with him?
You were doing just fine in Japan. Why couldn't you have stayed there and been a traitor for the rest of your life? What? Wanting to come back to see your granddaughter? A piece of scum like you deserves a granddaughter. Nonsense. You are slandering me, and I will never let you get away with this.
I think it's the Chinese ancestors you caused to die who won't let you off. How do you have the face to return to this country, you old scumbag?
Say that again. That's not how it is.
This is a classified internal document from Japan. Your information, even your return route, is all clearly laid out here. How could this possibly be fake?
Oh, scumbag, may you die a horrible death!
Your hands are stained with Chinese blood, yet you still distort the facts and pose as a hero. Is there anyone in this world more despicable than you?
Well, I suppose it is all over now. To be completely ruined right before I finally die. Lin Tuo, the bitter blood feud that has defined these past years in Japan, truly begins with you.
There's a fire!
Let's see who dares. You've done a fine job, haven't you, Hayate? You've really been keeping your secrets well.
Oh, who are you, daring to act so recklessly? Lin Tuo's crimes are known to all. I am here to deal with him on behalf of Jiangzhou and China. Let's see who dares to stand in my way.
Is that really how it is? With me standing here today, you don't get to call the shots.
Uncle Master, Cao is surrounded by the military.
You are a high-ranking member of the military. You came here after watching that live stream as well. So, you are here for him.
That's not bad.
What an eye-opener today was. I never imagined Lin Tuo's crimes would go so far as to involve the military.
China will never tolerate such treachery. It seems Uncle Master Qin has performed another meritorious service.
Oh, dealing with such an old scoundrel is a military matter. Should they have any objections?
And
Then
narrated
take
by
it.
M.
Has
Media.
Mr. Miyamoto's infiltration already reached the military? As expected of someone even the Emperor of Japan holds in such high regard.
Sir, the situation with Lin Tuo has already caused quite a stir online. We believe it would be better to handle his case in front of everyone. That way, we'll all have some closure.
An explanation? You want an explanation? Very well, I shall provide you with one. God sees them. It is my honor to present the Star of China Medal to our veteran commander, Lin Tuo.
Presenting the medals.
Yes, that's right. Respected old commander, you have been deeply wronged. On behalf of the nation of China, I present you with our country's highest honor, the Star of China Medal. Old commander, you truly deserve this. A life forged in blood and bone. You are a pillar of China and the backbone of our nation. Your spirit moves the sun and the moon, and your devotion is witnessed by heaven and earth. You dedicated your life to the country and its people, sacrificing your own blood to secure the peace and prosperity we enjoy today. You are truly worthy of the title Star of China. The prosperity and splendor we enjoy today are all thanks to the blessings of our ancestors.
This isn't a scam, is it?
You're lying.
How dare you speak to me in such a way? Allow me to introduce myself. I am known as Long Yun.
Ah, the Chinese military leader, Long Yun, the only one who can rival you.
Indeed, today it falls to me to keep vigil for the old commander. Old Commander Lin Tuo joined the army at 16 and fought in hundreds of battles, both great and small. After the war, the veteran commander dedicated himself to national defense, giving his all for his country. When peace was restored, he declined the position of commander-in-chief, choosing instead to return to his hometown to be with his family. What an absolute tragedy. To think that they would dare to insult a veteran in such a way. A veteran who gave his very heart and soul for this country. Where, I ask, is the justice in this?
Long Ye, it's really Long Ye. Holy shit, this is actually happening.
It is undeniably true. You acted with total disregard for all consequences, attempting to eliminate and cold-bloodedly murder the former commander. Speak. Who are you, truly? And who is the one pulling your strings?
I assure you this is simply a misunderstanding.
Such sinister motives, such calculated schemes, and you expect me to believe that? With cold fury, how could I ever bring myself to tolerate a wretched, low-born scoundrel such as you? Guards, come forward at once and seize this man immediately. Speak now and do not dare to hesitate. Tell me, who is the one standing behind you, harboring such a profound and bitter hatred for me? It could only have been the work of the Japanese. Do you find yourself regretting that you didn't finish me off when you had the chance to do so? To simply kill you would be far too easy. Lintuo, I never could have imagined that your standing in the military was quite so high, but you can rest assured we have finally found you. You're about to be plunged into a lifetime of endless suffering. Your family and everyone you hold dear will be torn away from you one by one, just as we did to your wife. Yep. Come at me if you've got the guts. I will never let you bastards get away with this.
This is just the start of what's coming. Miyamoto-kun, Yamamoto-kun will settle the score with you first.
The film was translated and narrated by M Media.
I hid it behind that key before. Take them all away.
Dad, I am so sorry. I just don't know what to say.
Why are you treating me like this? For the sake of you being Yao Yao's mother, I'll let it slide this time. But if there's a next time, get out of the Lin family.
Dad, I realize now that I was wrong. I promise I will not do it again.
Take Yao Yao home first.
No, I don't want to. I want to stay with Grandpa.
Yao Yao, go home with Dad first. Grandpa will come over tonight to celebrate your birthday cake.
Okay. Goodbye, Grandpa.
Goodbye for now. I must say, your daughter-in-law is truly such a wonderful sweetheart. I spent all those years in the military and neglected them. Ultimately, I am the one who failed them. Judging by today's events, these Japanese have never stopped looking for you all these years. Back during the war in Japan, I don't know how many from those Japanese clans died by my hands. Knowing the nature of the Japanese, it would be strange if they didn't come looking for me. The fact that they've managed to secure such an important position as an attendant shows that these Japanese are not to be underestimated. I think you should take your family and come live with me at the army camp. There is no need. Within our borders, there has never been a soul capable of scaring me away. I don't fear them finding me. In fact, I am hoping that they do. Right now, your focus must remain entirely on our new national defense. But, Commander, what if something goes wrong? Sigh, only when our national defense is strong will those scumbags dare not target our country. Leave them to me, then I will assign an entire army to you at your command. No need, you should head back too. I'm going home to celebrate my granddaughter's birthday.
Yao Yao is doing her homework.
Hey, Grandpa.
Yao Yao, hush now. I'm truly sorry. My fault. I was blind to wed an Imperial.
How long has Han Mei been with your company?
4, maybe 5 years.
4 or 5 years now, serving as a VP at such a massive company. You'd all start to wonder, wouldn't you? Is there something fishy going on there? Yeah, Dad, I also think Han Mei is pretty mediocre, but that Miyamoto Yuichi thinks very highly of her. A few years ago, she was the one who took the initiative.
Dad, what do you mean by that?
Yuichi Miyamoto is up to something. That Japanese brat is far too cunning and devious. I suspect he is using the upcoming banquet dance as a mere pretext for his hidden schemes.
Dad, what are we supposed to do from here?
Back then, Chanlin and Don Yu couldn't get on the same page as us, so he has even less of a chance now. You're all aware of what happened at the banquet, right? Get to the bottom of it and find out what they're really up to. Listen, you insolent brat, your only path is crawling back to Japan. Refuse, and I swear you'll meet your end right here in China.
You simply were not able to find a way out.
However, there are too few new methods in China.
Has China's technology already become this advanced?
Well, that's hardly surprising. China has always taken this sort of thing very seriously. It's a real shame about this death. If we could get that video out, it would definitely have a massive impact on China.
It's just a sigh.
Miyamoto, we've got trouble. A number of major Chinese conglomerates have suddenly launched a very aggressive and coordinated attack against me in the stock market today.
Should we attack?
Domestic Chinese firms are up another 20%, while foreign invested enterprises account for 80%. Aren't they afraid that doing this will lead to an economic collapse?
Markets will be stunned that China suddenly launched a vast array of products in days, capable of replacing global firms.
And so it goes.
And what else then?
Moreover, China's business policies toward other countries are very favorable, while they are quite harsh toward us.
How are other countries responding to this?
China frames this as a matter of national and personal grievances, and other countries are very supportive.
And what exactly are you trying to say here?
And moreover, they are heavily publicizing our business dealings from the war era. A movement to boycott our Japanese products has already taken hold in the Chinese market, and it's even...
Even what exactly?
There have even been acts of burning and destroying our products. Currently, a large volume of our company's inventory is stranded.
That's a bunch of detestable Chinese people.
What's the word from HQ?
Headquarters has asked us to consider withdrawing back home at our discretion.
Pull out? I've spent years building this, and you want me to just walk away? But
what though?
Said not to bring it up again.
The film was translated.
Our brother Hao should have done this a long time ago.
Japanese products have long had no future in the Chinese market.
Nowadays, people are smashing Japanese-made products the moment they see them in the market. It's wrong, I know, but it feels so satisfying.
Platoon leader Hao, it's a great success. Why aren't you happy?
Well, what exactly is that fellow who arrived from Japan planning to do next, if you don't mind me asking?
Wait, what was that you just said? Are you telling me that all of these damn Chinese are quitting the company?
Honestly, these people are total opportunists.
Which company in Zhangzhou is paying a higher salary than we do? And what is the reason for that?
Perhaps that's the Japanese rat's hidden motive. Just a breeding ground for Chinese, isn't it?
You go on ahead.
This is total bullshit territory. They are just opportunists.
Where did that stupid woman Han Mei go?
Her, with the whole country boycotting Japan these past few days. That stupid woman is wavering too. The way I see it, it won't be long before she follows the others and leaves us.
She is lost in a dream. You need to bring her over to this side.
Yes, that's right.
Shoot. Don't dream of us growing old. Lin Tuo, I think it is high time that we put an end to this ongoing feud between us regarding this woman.
Mr. Miyamoto, you wanted to see me?
You have seen the current state of the market. As the company's vice president, what is your professional take on this?
Something this big isn't for a woman to be speculating about. Isn't that what you and the company are here for?
If I were to tell you, I really cannot take it either.
Mr. Miyamoto, stop teasing me.
I have been notified by headquarters that I must return home at this time.
You leaving China?
Or would you like to head out of here and leave with me?
And all? I don't want to burden you with this. My daughter is still living in Jiangzhou. Actually, I have been planning to resign from the company, and I wasn't sure how to break the news to you.
I do agree with you. But I do have one more small request that I would really like to ask of you.
Tell me what you need. I'll help if I can.
I would truly appreciate the opportunity to finally meet both your daughter and your husband.
My daughter and my husband? Mr. Miyamoto, what is it that you want with them?
I have grown quite fond of your daughter, and seeing as your husband is currently taking care of her at the moment, why don't the two of you just come along with us?
What is that?
A little something to thank you before I leave.
It is Miyamoto. God.
Sir, you are too kind. I have complete faith in your character. I will bring them over tomorrow. Very well, I'll take my leave.
Squad leader, Miyamoto Yuichi's company is almost completely deserted, and his unsold products and inventory are just piling up. He is absolutely finished.
Fine. The closer it gets to this point, the more careful he needs to be. We all know the nature of the Japanese.
Don't worry, squad leader. He won't be able to make any waves.
All right, I'll leave the rest of this work to you. My old bones just aren't up for this sort of thing anymore. I'm heading back home now to spend some time with my grandson. I am leaving.
Oh, please, take the utmost care, my dear squad leader. That wretched, arrogant Japanese brat has committed such a vast, staggering number of heinous, unforgivable atrocities, and yet he was somehow permitted to simply return to his home in Japan without facing any consequences. It is honestly just so incredibly infuriating to think about. The squad leader has suffered enough. Even if I have to risk his reprimand, I absolutely cannot let that little bastard get away with it.
What are you doing?
I've already sent my men to track down that wretched little bastard. Since he enjoys the company of Huagu so very much, he might as well just stay here with us for all eternity. What is it? Are you going to stop me?
We really don't know anything about it, no.
That is indeed correct.
This is Mommy's office. Hey, look!
Hey, Mr. Miyamoto, what are you doing here?
You are who you are.
Mr. Miyamoto, you're too kind. You mentioned yesterday that you liked Yao Yao, so I brought her along. Go on, say hello to your uncle.
Uncle, give me a hug.
No, Grandpa says you're a big bad guy. I don't want you to hold me. Why aren't you saying anything? What did I tell you last night? Go!
What a truly adorable little child.
Yeah, sure.
Mr. Miyamoto, what exactly did you call us here for? We have other things to do. Just get to the point.
Oh. Ma, you're just as blunt and direct as your father was. It's nothing, really. I just came by to ask for your help calling Xiao Ma.
Are you making a call? Who is it you're calling?
Commander Huagu, he is indeed your father.
You brought us here just to force me to call my father. You are using the two of us as leverage to threaten him.
All right. You Chinese people really need to stop resorting to these kinds of petty little tricks.
Mr. Miyamoto, what are you doing? Didn't you say yesterday that you just wanted to see Lindsay and Yao Yao, but you...
Only a foolish woman like you would ever believe such ridiculous things. Baby, go ahead and take him down.
Hey, no, please don't.
Mr. Miyamoto, please, considering everything, and for the sake of all the years I've worked for you, let us go. Didn't you say yourself that I've made a great contribution to the company?
What kind of contribution are you talking about? Looking at your resume, do you really think you're qualified to be a VP here? A VP? Seriously? Oh, that's right. I need you to track Lin Tuo's whereabouts. And one more thing. I need you to take care of Annie Lin for me. Thanks.
Beautiful, my foot.
Lindsay, I was forced into this.
You absolute bastards. I'll fight every one of you to the death. I'm going to take you down.
Hey, Linto. I'll give you 5 minutes.
Go to hell. Die.
Dad, no! He's hitting Uncle! Help me! I'm telling him to stop, but he won't!
As Linto's son, I never expected you to marry such a foolish woman.
Let me kill you with my own hands, you beast.
You want to kill me? With what exactly? I think I'll just go ahead and kill your mother before you even try. I'm the one to shoot you here.
You are truly despicable.
Oh, I see you were not aware that your mother had passed away. But the truth is, she has not. She is still with us. Not just yet, anyway.
Please, sir.
Time is running out.
Grandpa!
Oh, Father. Welcome back.
You really need to let
You
them
want
go.
me to let them go? Do you really think that is even possible?
What is it exactly that you are looking for?
Use your Lin family's blood to wash away the decades of shame my Miyamoto family has endured. Now, kneel down when you speak to me.
No, I don't want to.
You are quite sentimental, aren't you? Very well, let us strike a deal. You manage to save one person, and I will force him to comply.
3 stabs and I'll let you go.
Dad, I am begging you, please don't. I'm begging you, Dad. Stop what you are doing.
That sounds fair, and I agree with you. Hey there, Dad. Hey there, Dad. Hey there, Dad. Get them out of here, quickly.
Dad, I am not leaving you. I swear that I will die right here by your side.
Let's go, then.
How truly touching that is to witness. However, you must accept that this is the inevitable fate of your family. Allow me to send you down there now so that the two of you might finally catch up, shall I?
If you truly possess the guts, then step forward and face me. Back in the day, dozens of those Japanese devils surrounded me, yet they failed to take my life, and you lot are certainly not enough to finish the job. Today, I will show you what a real Chinese backbone is all about.
Ah, Dad. Hey there, Dad.
My dear old friend, the time has finally come for us to stand and fight side by side once again. This first strike is meant for the truly depraved among us. With this second strike, I shall finally put an end to the truly heinous ones. With this third strike, I am effectively bringing a definitive end to all of your boundless and rather naive sense of optimism. Now, I believe it is finally your turn to step forward and make a move. Would you not agree with me, my dear friend?
Is that the case?
The film was translated and narrated by M.
Please
Media.
allow me to introduce myself to you. I am Matsuda, and I am the greatest swordsman in all of Japan.
Mingzu, I've been waiting for you for so long.
Matsuda, show them today what it means to be a Japanese swordsman, a true warrior. Countless members of your clan were cruelly struck down and perished by my own hand many long years ago in the days of old. And now, on this very day, I am quite eager to witness the true extent of your strength and what you are truly made of. Oh, me too.
Yes. It is you.
No, if I were 10 years younger, you wouldn't even get a taste of it in front of me. The so-called greatest swordsman in Japan? You're nothing but a piece of old trash.
Dad, are you all right?
That is really not bad at all. Let me take care of this absolute monster.
Hold on, I am a sworn disciple of the noble Miyamoto clan from Japan. You simply cannot kill me.
What? I'll leave you with one final word. Those who offend China, no matter how far away, shall be punished. Today, you must die.
You're the one who's damned?
Yeah, force it. Hello there, Xiaomei.
Hey there, Dad.
Me?
Hey there, Dad.
Father, I realize now that I was wrong. From this moment on, I promise that I will truly cherish you and all that you have done for me.
Xiaomei?
Dad, regarding that matter back at that time, I really didn't do what you think.
Oh, you dear silly children, no matter what you might choose to do, in my heart, you are still just children who have made a simple mistake. I have never, not even once, held any blame against you for that.
I am truly very grateful.
Hey, Dad. Xiaomei, wait up.
I see now.
You have forced my hand. Now everyone must die!
Everything has finally come to an end. My dear Yu He and my dearest Han Mei, I pray your weary souls find eternal peace in the afterlife.
The film was translated and narrated by M Media.
Lao my time here has come to an end. My work is finished. The rest of this long journey is now entirely in your hands. My dear old colleague, you have truly witnessed the rise of Huaguo. I am certain that our nation will continue to prosper.